Welcome all, this is Professor Srinivasan, Assistant Professor from Department of Management, Ratnam College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about a topic, managerial economics. Let us get into managerial economics definition. What is managerial economics? Managerial economics is concerned with application of management concept and also economic theory in day-to-day business activity. When it comes to managerial economics, we are going to discuss about these terminologies. One is GDP, GNP, DPI, NNP, national income, corporate income tax. Further, we are going to discuss also about insight into economic issues like inflation, deflation, monopoly, oligopoly, all these things. Then there are various changes which is going to happen in the environment. Those changes which going to inform this decisions for the business success and also decisions towards the failure of the business. Then challenges which are going to impact the business. So day-to-day activity, you are going to see every challenges in the business like recent pandemic. The pandemic also made the business environment to change. So that is going to be discussed, also can be impact the business. So we are going to discuss about that also. Then business depends on the constraints which is outside the economy. As I said the earlier example, the pandemic which is no way connected, but most of the business are being get affected because of this particular pandemic. So that is also going to be discussed. So further we are going to discuss about the production of goods and marketing of goods. So let's get into, before getting into the parts of managerial economics, we are going to first let's understand what is economics. So as far as Alfred Marshall and Adam Smith, they are the people who have been expressively explaining about economics. So economics is the study of mankind in ordinary business life. That is what Alfred Marshall says. When it comes to Reynold Robinson, he claims that economics is a science which studies human behavior as a relationship between end and scarce. Robinson gives more importance to scarcity, how people behave in the limited resources environment. So these people have a little ideological difference, but rather most of the people comes to one focus called resources. The next is the difference between economics and managerial economics. So when it comes to economics, it's a part of social studies, so which is actually studying the behavior of human and in order to identify the maximizing the relationship between their resources available and also the need of what is that they required and what is that in their mind. When it comes to managerial economics, it impart the economic concept, it impart the decision making of business, and it is going to guide the managers to take the decisions. So what all, before getting into further, we have to understand one thing called factors of productions. So land, labor, capital. These are called as factors of production. So how these factors of production are moves from firms to household. So we have two entities, one is firm and household. These two entities are very important entities in an economy. To economy to function, these two entities are vital. So this particular flow chart is going to explain two sector economy. One is firm, other is household. Household means whom? Any individuals who are in this particular economy comes under the category of household. The firms, organizations, it can be of sole proprietorship, it can be of partnership, it can be of any organization, all come under one category of firms. So when it comes to household, they are going to supply the land, labor, capital, which is the factors of production, to the market, where the firm buys that particular factors of production. In return they pay wages, rent, profit. Wages for the labor which the service, land, rent for the land, and profit for the capital. Whereas what is that people going to do with this money? So these household, what they're going to do is, they're just going to buy the product and services which is the firm going to supply. So further, in this way, this particular money in the economy continuously moves. So with this, we're going to close for the day. Thank you for listening. We are going to have the next class has law of demand. Thank you.